Every once in a while there comes a game that makes a big impression. For me, Sunsetriders was such a game. When I was 10 years old, I had swimming lessons at the local leisure centre. There was a cafe there that had a fairly decent array of arcade cabinets, and Sunsetriders was one of those games, tucked in next to Street Fighter II The World Warrior. Something about the game really interested me. Perhaps it was the truly cinematic opening animation, the enticing mix of run and gun and platforming action, or maybe it's because I had at the time become obsessed with Three Amigos and this game just appealed in that way. Whatever it was, it became a very popular game for me at the time. Sunsetriders is a 1992 JAMA arcade game from Konami and boasts fast-paced, humorous and challenging run-and-gun action. You and up to 3 other players take control of one of the Sunsetriders, a charismatic foursome of Wild West vigilantes, on a mission to mete out a spot of frontier justice to an array of big bad crime bosses, dispatching a seemingly infinite supply of minions along the way. It rather resembles a video game adaptation of, say, Young Guns or The Magnificent Seven. Pick up power-ups as you go to enhance your weapon. There are 2 upgrades, one to give you automatic fire and another to give you double the firepower. There's a wicked sense of humour throughout, from the slapstick if you step on a hayfork, Sideshow Bob style, to the Looney Tunes style incineration of bad guys who get caught up in fire. Run into some doors and out you come with a power-up and a very flushed look on your face as a prostitute gives you a farewell kiss. There are some arguably outdated elements in the game today. A few of the bosses are kind of uncomfortable, exaggerated racial stereotypes, such as the Indian chief and a very un-PC looking Mexican. But these are tiny specks on an otherwise unblemished Konami masterpiece. Overall, it's fun to play and keeps things interesting with occasional levels on horseback that feel more like shoot-'em-up levels. After a comfortably easy first level, the difficulty ramps up significantly, and you will find yourself dying frequently. Then again, that's just about every arcade game of the day. Sometimes the boss battles go on for slightly longer than you would like, but with an endless supply of credits you can expect to finish the game in a little under 45 minutes. It got a couple of home console ports on the SNES and the Mega Drive. The SNES version does the best it can to match the look and feel of the arcade, while the Mega Drive version, well, at least there are cowboys in it. If you have the means to play the arcade version, I would recommend it. There were 2 versions, one that had simultaneous 4-player, the other for 2 players. In my opinion, it is amongst Konami's best titles, and it's a shame that so far there's no sign of it turning up on the Switch. Oh well. At least there's MAME. And with that, Retro Respawn recommends Sunsetriders. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time.